Hello everybody, I'm the Charbox Gamer. Welcome back to Minecraft. We're still sorting things out real quick. I guess I could go back to what I was saying last time for my Paladin's skill set. So let's see. Last episode it kinda went, it wasn't popping up fast enough. That's why I stopped. Internet was slow. So let's see, should be here. Give me a minute. Would it be abilities? I think it'd be ability. Yeah, okay, that explains it. So the abilities that were determined was rolled. I say I actually rolled decently for this character. Highest roll was 15. Put in the strength. Got +2 just from something. I don't remember what the +2 was from. Let's see, where was that +2 from? Did it list it down? I think it was just our group does this thing and you get a +2, +1 for any of your stats. Oh! Nope, it says right here. Because I'm Dragonborn, I got a +2 to my strength. Nice. Oh. I think this was also the first one that we actually rolled with D&D, and it wasn't with friends. This was on the site. We don't usually roll for our skill. If anything, I think the most that we do would be the standard 15, 14, 13, 12, 10, and 8. That's kind of what we go with. I think it's because it's mainly faster. I know that we've all tried it, we tried the point buy, we tried manually rolling for skills, we all tried it at, I think we best do it with the whole, just standard array, because it is a lot faster. For the point buy, I feel like we take a little too extra time with that, just because we really want to make it well. Hey, that's a new piggy. Hi, piggy. We tried to make sure that we're doing it right. And the other one being the roll. For the rolls, I remember that every time that we did a roll, we had to make sure that it was rolled properly. I honestly don't know why. I remember my friend said it's for honesty. I think that's what he said. And to be fair, when we do that, I also like getting a second opinion, because sometimes with the dice, with a specific dice I use, some of the numbers are hard to tell apart. 7s and 1s look very close, and it's is that a 7 or is that a 1? And I always have a little spaz out whenever I see 9 and 6. I know that the point is where it's supposed to be the bottom. It's I see that. It's just sometimes I get a little mixed up. Is that supposed to be the bottom? Is that supposed to be the top? I don't know. So when someone does look it over, I'm glad to have that little reassurance that you got the number right, or no, you didn't get that number right. Change it to this. It's something along those lines. Of the 3 systems that we used, what do I prefer? I would say, on top of my head, I'd probably say go for the standard array. It gets character creation gets done a lot faster when you use a standard array. Granted, I know that if you go for the standard array, you kind of have the drawback. For instance, the lowest skill that you're gonna have is 8. Anything below 10 is a -1, and that can mess with ya. So, granted, yeah, I know that my friend, when we do play, we're always giving that +2, +1 to any stat, but that's also do you take a stat and make it better, average, or do you increase your good stats? That's always what do I do in that situation? That always makes you think a bit. Do I want to be better at this, or do I want to be kind of average all around? It's 50-50 for me sometimes, because on one hand, I like being average. That way there's no real weak point. Granted, there's no strong point other than the one that has a already higher stat, but if I go for the weak point, I feel like Okay, for example, I'll use my other paladin to talk about, because not only does he have the standard array, but it kind of goes with what I was saying on what you do when you have a stat that's kind of low, and do you better the weak stat or do you better your already strong stat? So my paladin Valdrith. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, no. Hey, good news, everybody. This paladin, this character actually has all the backstory written down. No, normally I don't write everything because, like, I'm bad at it, but for this campaign I was really going out. So, let's see, I'll bring this up. Valdrith's early years were spent surviving on the streets, where he learned to fend for himself. His childhood was marked both by cruelty of those who preyed on the weak and the unexpected kindness of strangers. However, he believed life had little more to offer than a constant struggle for survival. That changed when he, at the edge of exhaustion and despair, wandered into a nearby forest, hoping to scavenge something to eat. Instead, he encountered a magnificent unicorn gleaming in the moonlight. The creature had an aura of peace and power, and it led him to a tranquil glade, where he sadly collapsed from hunger and old wounds. In the depths of unconsciousness, Valdrith was visited in his dreams by... I cannot pronounce that word. Give me... each thy urn? I don't think that is right. I don't think that's how you pronounce it. Hold on, let me just, like, type it in and let's see how it's pronounced. Give me a second, Ectiern. Okay, that sounds a lot better than each Thyern. Ectiern. Continually. Sorry about that. Just like a lot of words in D&D, either I know how to pronounce spot on or it's going above my head. That was obviously one of them. Anyway, Valdrith was visited in his dreams by Ectiern, the Fey god of unicorns. Ectiern spoke to Valdrith, offering him a path of healing and protection, a purpose far greater than mere survival. The god taught him the sacred balance between life, nature, and the need to protect the beauty in the world. When Valdrith awoke, his injuries had been mysteriously healed, and he felt a deep connection to the natural world. From that day forward, Valdrith devoted himself to the ideals of Ectiern, swearing to uphold the balance between light and dark, and to act as a defender of those who could not protect themselves. Now, the next part, it's going into his like, why is he considered a knight? Because originally, he was practically a nobody. Like, why would he be a knight? Like, if I recall correctly, maybe the knights in this world were of nobility. So that's why you can't just say, oh, he became a knight after devotion like that. Like, he had a reason why he got the role of knights. I believe that was the case for this. So, for his knighthood, I need to find where I was because I lost it. Hold on. Okay, I think it was right here. Though Valdrith was raised without noble birth or family name, his path took a significant turn after his encounter with... I just pronounced this dude's name. It's not Easthyern, it's Ectiern. It's Ectiern. Upon returning to the city from the mythical glade, Valdrith had a newfound strength and sense of purpose. He began helping others in need, acting as a guardian of the weak, which caught the attentions of a local knightly order. One particular knight, Sir Eldrith Dornhart, a grizzled veteran, who had grown weary of the rigid rules of noble-born chivalry. Sometimes I'm very illiterate when I read. I read in my head, if you can't tell. Continuing, past my embarrassment. He saw potential in Valdrith. The knight believed that honor wasn't a matter of birthright, but of one's actions, and offered to train Valdrith as a squire. Though the other knights scoffed at the idea of a common-born warrior, Valor's determination, resilience, and newfound divine blessings could not be denied. Despite the lack of noble lineage, Valor's prowess... I cannot pronounce that word on... Prowess. Valor's prowess, an unwavering sense of justice, earned him a place among the knights. However, he never adopted the airs or entitlement of the nobility. Instead, he fought for the common folk, seeing himself as a protector of those who, like him, had no grand family name or title to shield them. I'm actually kind of glad I found a character with the full backstory in the notes, because usually I would tell the backstory of the initial meeting of the, campaign and hope someone else remembers it. Like, I always remember, like, bits and pieces, but not the full story. This is one of the few that actually has their full story. Wow. How nice. And I was just here to check out the standard array skills here to prove what I was saying earlier about, like, what do I do that's, with skills. For this one, his stats are 16 in strength, 12 in dexterity, 14 in constitution, 8 in intelligence, which, yeah, that's the dumb stat right there, 10 in wisdom, and 14 in charisma. I have to see... Well, actually, No, I have to see, because I was about to say, if this guy was level 4, that would make sense. So let me check out what got switched around. It is definitely a skill, not skill one, it's a standard array. So his strength was originally 15. I assume I put the 1 point in strength, making it 16. Dexterity is 12, so that stayed the same. Constitution's 13, but how did it get to 14? Oh, wait, did I do it where it was like... Which one, actually, like, yeah, which one of you is supposed to be double? Because we usually do it like +2, +1. Huh. Yes, villager, you share my same sentiments there. Huh. That's looking off. Oh, right, ability score increases a variant human. Oh, okay, 2 different ability scores of your choice get increased by 1. It's not how we usually do it with this campaign. Okay, because usually our go-to is 1 ability gets increased by 2, another one gets by 1, or alternatively, 3 different abilities get increased by 1. That's how we usually do it. So, strength got a +1, dexterity stayed the same at 12, constitution was a 13, got a +1, intelligence is a dumb stat here at 8, wisdom's flat, and charisma is 14. So, yeah. Honestly, I didn't make him the brainy character, I just made him the strong, muscly character. The more charismatic, like, muscle. Yeah, yeah. The intelligence thing is the examples where I went to improve a different skill, because, honestly, look, if it were the +2, +1 like we usually do, chances are I would have put the +2 intelligence, that's why it's flat, but since we didn't get that, since it's like +1 to whatever skills, like, I could do the same, but that's like wasting like the potential of building a skill. I might as well like put in something else. Like I felt like, yeah, you get what I mean? Though it does render him pretty. If there's a intelligence check, he ain't getting it. Definitely not if it's a history. Though, I think for most spells, if I recall correctly, most spells are wisdom saves. If they're not wisdom saves, they're dex saves. That's I think how it usually goes. From every time I play D&D, every session I had, like, oh, you get hit with a spell. It's like an area of effect kind of thing, not really a hitting spell. Yeah, you either dodge it or you tank. Actually, no, there's some that hit with constitutions. Some are con checks. That's right, some are con checks. Like, yeah, usually that's why I have to deal with. It's either a wisdom save, a dex save, and a con save. I think maybe a couple times it was a strength save, but I don't think I've ever had to deal with a spell that was like an intelligence save. I mean, I'm sure they probably exist. It's just I never dealt with them in my campaigns, and I really do hope that my friend who usually DMs us, I really hope he doesn't hear this part of the video, which he probably is. Hi. Please don't add any intelligent saving spells. Please don't. My dumb stats are usually an intelligence for a majority of my characters. Usually. I think maybe a couple have the intelligence at like a either average or the high stat. Maybe. But 9 times, like, yeah, no. A lot of my dumb stats are usually intelligence. Usually intelligence. I'm not good at playing intelligent people. I'm dumb. Typically. I also don't like this amount of grass around here. This is kind of bothersome. I wish there was like an update where you can make yourself like a lawnmower, just like set it off and just like get rid of the grass. That'd be awesome. Powered by redstone or something. I don't know. I just don't like how there's so much of it. Oh, well, I guess if I really want to get rid of it, I would go up top the hill, use a pail of water, and just, oh, there we go. I still like my lawnmower idea. I still like my lawnmower idea, honestly. Yeah, you just set down the lawnmower, you let it go. It's not going as far as I hoped. Not going as far as I hoped, but it's going far enough. So, just a reminder, usually when I, upload these videos, when you hear the voiceover, that's not me recording as I play. That's usually after I play, because typically, I don't have much to say when I'm playing, because I'm focusing on playing, and when I do that, I just, like, play, and I don't really focus on commentating. And also, another reason is, unless I have a friend with me, sometimes I just mess up on my words, and when I do, it just makes me feel a little self-conscious. With friends, when they record with me, it's like, okay, if I mess something up, they can laugh with me, they can laugh at me, it's all fun and games, but it alone just makes me feel a little, just slightly, like, I don't like how this looks, because I feel like it should be more centered. I mean, you look at the tree, you see what I mean, like, it's like, look, I don't want to move the tree, because if it's naturally there, it's just kind of messing with me, just slightly, ever so slightly. Shut up, I know. Like this, there we go, it just like, I'll get over it, it's fine enough. But we have a lot of this grass in, oh. So, I'm sorry, it's just like, it's distracting, it's like, no, go away, go away. My OCD's gonna get activated by this. I hate it, but it's probably good looking. I'm gonna make a path this way. There, you're connected. I still have to, like, change everything, because, my goodness, I do not like how this whole village... Like, okay, the other village generation was, in my opinion, off. Buildings on the hill... Water, like, yeah, there's water everywhere here, but it's just one random waterfall. That is doable. the other place, my goodness. Okay, we're good. Path is down this way. It's actually looking a little better. Not completely, but we're getting there. You know, what should I use for the roads? Because I don't think I want to keep it as, like, this path, as much as I like how clean it looks. And I kind of don't want to get rid of those trees, because that makes it look like it goes into, like, a natural arc. Which I think looks kind of cool. And maybe... fun fact, this episode was actually supposed to shift from the Paladins to the Rogue characters I played, but I found my character that actually had the backstory, and that's why we were on that, and I got distracted. So, you know what? The Rogue discussion will be in the next video, not this video, because we got... Well, we got time, but I kind of want to start fresh in a new video, so we'll just keep talking about the Paladins for the time being. I know there's one character that I have that isn't a Paladin, but I think he can multi-class into a Paladin with his stat. Actually, with Paladin, how do you multi-class into a Paladin? I guess it depends on the version too, because with each version there's like a set change of rules, and I swear every time that happens, it's like I don't get used to the rules, and then when I do get used to the rules, the next game I play uses a different set of rules, and it's like, oh, you're killing me slightly with this. I'm adaptable, don't get me wrong, I can adapt. It's just sometimes, like, I get used to a set of rules, and then we switch to a new one, it's like, I'm not used to this, I'm used to the old one. Oh no, I'm looking over the multi-class for Paladins now. Now, this character couldn't be able to multi-class into a Paladin. Oh no! Now I remember. The reason why I said that wasn't because I was being serious about it. It was because I was joking with another character who was a Paladin. I was like, hey, you know, if I get my strength to 13, we could be Paladins together. Nah, so that's out of the picture. Again, a different character, don't have time to explain. Well, I guess I do have time to explain, but I want to save it for a different video. This place is actually starting to look better. I'm not liking this at all. Not liking this whole thing at all. Keep at 3. You. How dare you? Really? Well, at least that side looks a little more presentable. You know, personally, maybe I should have left this stuff alone. Because I am gonna add rocks later. Like, I am gonna make a road, like an actual road. So, it's like... I feel like adding, like, the path is a little unnecessary. But at the same time, I feel like it would help me keep track for later down the line. So, yeah. What about... Oh, that's not lining up like I like it. I don't like how it doesn't line up like... Whatever. Whatever. I'm kind of fed up with it at this point. Go. Curse you. Alright, we'll leave it like this. We'll leave it like this. Good enough. It's good enough, I don't care. I'm losing my... If you can't tell, I'm kind of losing my patience because I've been through several shovels already. It's like, Okay, good. Good, looking clean, looking fresh, looking sharp. If I look over here and there's another... I already don't like it. Actually, it's not that bad compared to the other area. This actually looks slightly more organized. Hello, brown sheep. Nah, it's blocked up. It's fine. You, though, need to go. There we go. You need to go. This whole thing needs to go, and it's getting dark, and I don't like that it's getting dark. It's not dark yet, but it will be. Also, I forgot what point I was making about low and high stats. As you can tell, me playing a character with very low intelligence is very fitting. Very fitting indeed. I mean, this is gonna cover, like, the example I was saying, like, do you put, like, one skill above the other, or do you, like, average it out? This is the one where I put a couple skills above the other, namely Constitution and Strength. Now, I know there's probably another character that I actually evened it out. Let me just see if I can find him real quick. Alright, going over the characters I have on D&D Beyond, which aren't all the characters I played, but are the ones I could access at the time. Yeah, no, for most of the characters, I go with the latter. I chose to strengthen an option rather than average it out. But I swear, there are a few characters I decided to go average. Just none of these characters. None of these characters. And funny enough, yes, I was accurate in my assumption. A lot of the low stats are very much the intelligence stat, which... Why am I being dragged down? I didn't like that. But yeah, like I was saying, a lot of the characters I play as, low intelligence stats. I want to say it's because not only am I... Yeah, you know what? It's just when I make a character, I don't really make them too smart. Like, at the best, maybe average, but it's not like you play exact dumb character. Like... exception for the one. Except for... There was one character who I had a low intelligence stat with. I kind of make him just dumb, but it was just the one. It was literally just the one. The rest, they have a very low role in history and any other intelligence checks, but they're not dumb. They're just like not good with that stuff. That makes sense. It's dark and I don't like it. I need to work. I need to do my work, but I can't do it in the dark. I mean, maybe for you, it's not dark. My screen's just like a little, it makes it look a little dark, so I'm just gonna, like, yeah. Hi, Piggy! If you want, you could stay here, I don't mind. I'll build you a fence, we'll be the best of friends. Just, I gotta do with a lot of this first, like, a lot of this. Maybe I should build that fence soon, like, I don't want him to get lost or anything. Or hurt. I mean, yeah, we're in peaceful mode. You can't really get hurt by anything, but there's still fall damage. And you can still drown, like... Yeah. He's probably gonna be fine. He'll be fine. We'll be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. I should probably start making more chests. I probably should start making those roads. I know I put the path for them, but maybe now. Probably should start them. Yeah, no, I want 6, so put you there. Put you there. We'll probably not finish the whole lot because we are very close to the end of the episode, but I'm gonna actually need more cobblestone for something. More picks, probably? I mean, we got 3 picks already that look pretty, like, I haven't used them. The 4th one, yeah, slightly, you know what? Better to have it not need it and need it not have it. So, put you back. We'll go. Get some more, you know, cobblestone. We'll be good. Start, like, part of the road. Be nice and easy. Don't even have to go... Did you just fall from the sky? Dude. Yeah, you do realize you don't walk off the hill, right? You go down the steps. You're lucky it's not high enough to hurt you. I swear, these villagers are gonna be the death of me. Well, would you believe it that I think by episode 37, I could only find 3 of them. I have not been paying attention to how many there were in the village, but I could swear there's been more than 3. So, somebody either despawned or went away. I'm not sure what happened because, again, peaceful mode, but at the same time, fall damage exists. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I mean, don't get me wrong, I feel kind of bad they're gone, but I can't feel too bad that I didn't prevent it because I don't know what happened. I think that should be enough for now. I think I'm good. I have like a couple minutes to get the project started. That's why I needed it for the shovels because, yeah, you know what? Why do I need these shovels again? Oh wait, yeah, that's right, to dig up the dirt. I'm not gonna put them like right over the dirt. That'd be crazy. At least I don't think. You know what? Chances are maybe I do, because I know that I don't have that much. I mean, I have a good amount of this stuff. It's just I know that it gets tiresome. So yeah, we'll start right here. I think my path should at least be dirt, you know, like dirt path. That feels nice. Yeah, there we go. The question is, should I just like put something underneath or should I I'll just keep it on? Why? Why? Why do you do this to me? I'll just keep it on top. They're like, yeah, you can't see it, it's fine. It'll be good. There we go. I guess before we end the video, I could just ask something to the audience if you feel like answering. What's your favorite class to play in D&D? What's your go-to stat? Like, what's your favorite? Like, what's your dumb stat that you use for your characters? As you can tell, intelligence is mine, but it's nice to hear what other people do. Like, it's interesting. That looked better in my head. I thought I'd stay under, honestly. Anyway, that being said, we're gonna call the episode here. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you next time. Take care. Please like and subscribe, and have a great day.